Okay, welcome back. Unit 2, Lesson 2, Slope-Intercept form of a line. I'm going to start with the vocabulary here. A linear equation is the equation of a line, and you know you're dealing with a line because it has x and y. Okay. So today we're going to talk about the slope-intercept form of a linear equation, and that is written as y equals mx plus b. Slope is the m number, y-intercept is the b number. So slope is also known as rise over run, which means up and down over side to side. And you'll recall from lesson 1 that the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. So at B, x equals 0. So you'll see linear equations written in a lot of different forms. For example, number 2 and 3 in the examples on this page are written in what's called standard form, and number 1 is written in slope-intercept form. So no matter what you're given, to get a linear equation into slope-intercept form, you solve for y. Also known as getting y by itself. Again, the m represents slope, the b represents the y-intercept, and because at b, x equals 0, we can write the y-intercept as 0, comma, b. So in this example, to solve for y, I need to subtract 2x from both sides. And once I do that, y is alone, but this isn't quite mx plus b, it's backwards. So I'm going to write it as y equals negative 2 over 1 x plus 3. Negative 2 over 1x instead of just negative 2, because if you recall, for slope, we do need a fraction because it's a graphing tool, and we can't just have a rise, we can't just have a run, we need both. So our m number is going to be negative 2 over 1. And what that tells us is we're going to move down 2 and over 1 to the right. Our b number is positive 3, so we're going to write that as 0, comma 3. So we're going to graph over here on the left-hand side on this xy axis, so let's take a second to label it. We have x and y, negative x, oh, I don't like that, negative x and negative y. Let's see, we'll put some numbers on here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. That's -1 up there. I just don't have room for it. All right, so your steps for graphing are to start with 0, b. So for us, that's 0, 3. So if I go over 0 and up 3, that's an ordered pair right there at 3. And then number 2 is to use M. And RM says to go down 2 and over 1. So from my B point, from 0, 3, I'm going down 2 spaces, 1, 2, and then over 1 space right here. And that right there is enough information for me to graph my line. If you really wanted to, you could use your slope in both directions all the way to infinity, but that's not really necessary. But I'll do one more, down 2, over 1. And then we'll take this, oh, ugly, hold on. Take this here and connect, and just to show us a line, we'll put these arrows on both sides. So for examples over here, we're going to identify M and B, and then I'm going to have you graph on your own. So example 1, y equals 2 over 3x minus 4. The M number is 2 over 3, which means up 2 over 3. And the B number is -4, which means 0, -4. In number 2, to get y by itself, I need to subtract 2x from both sides. And then to get it in intercept form, I'm going to rewrite it. -2 over 1x minus 3. M is -2 over 1, which means down 2 over 1. And B is -3, which means 0, -3. For 3, to get y by itself, I first subtract 3x from both sides. And then I need to divide by -4. So I'm going to divide the 8 by -4 and the -3 by -4. So now I have y equals 3 over 4x. And I wrote that first because that's m, and the negatives cancel out. And then -2. 8 divided by -4 is -2. So my m number is 3 over 4. That's up 3 over 4. And my B number is -2, which is 0, -2. So please try the workbook problems now, and if you need any help or you have questions, please ask us, and we'd be happy to help you.